What's up guys, my name is Wesley Bower and I am a professional, non-sponsored skateboarder from the South Georgia area. And today I have these. This is the Braille skate shoe. This is the very first shoe that they've made, and I just went with red because why not? They got like a couple of different colorways, and I'm gonna test these suckers out. First, let's learn a little bit about these shoes. All right, so these are called the First Tries. They do have another model out that are like all black, and I think they're a little bit more expensive. So speaking of price, these are $79.99. Now, when I bought these, I bought them for $53 on like a Black Friday sale. So I wasn't comfortable spending 80 bucks on these suckers. They don't come in half sizes. It's all like single sizes. So they got sizes 4 through 13, but it's just 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no half sizes. It's something to be of note, I guess. I have a criteria that I've come up with. I don't know how everybody else does it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. These are the different topics that we're gonna go through. And what I'm gonna do is, like, as I go through each one, I'm going to give it either a check mark or an X, and that's it. That's gonna be the rating system. I'm not gonna do 5 stars or anything like that. I'll leave that up to you. First is gonna be style, and then comfort, skate out of the box. That's like whether or not you can skate them straight out of the box or you have to break them in or whatever, or how fast it takes to break them in. And then there's board feel, self-explanatory. Durability, that's a big one. Heel protection, which is also a big one. And then price, which will be like the final decider. So you have to take like all the other ones into consideration before you know if the price is worth it. So I gotta figure all that out first, and then I'll figure out if the price is actually worth it at 80 bucks a pop. So first we'll go over style. I like these a lot, actually. They're simple, they're not loud, they're not in your face. They look like they're built to skate, and they're not meant to be like flashy. It's just simple suede. This is like a skinnier style, which I normally skate like these. I do like the top here. It looks like it's gonna kind of squeeze your ankle really well and like hang on to it. And there's a little bit of extra padding there to hold onto your ankle. This is kind of cool too. On the back, there's like a little thing that you can grab to hold, like when you're putting them on, and it's pretty thin. It's got a little bit of padding to it, but like for these, for instance, there's a dip, so you can see the difference. That's like easy to grab to put on. I haven't even put these on yet, so I don't know if that actually is effective or not. So style is like totally subjective. It really doesn't matter about the style, because some people like big fat shoes, some people like bright colored shoes, some people like all black shoes, some people like simplicity, some people want to be looked at because of their shoes, whatever. But I think simple is better, just for me personally. So I'm not really picky about the style of the bottom. I just don't want it to be like super thick, like crazy thick. So it's a good size. It's about an inch thick, or the height is at about an inch, so that's not bad. The bottom looks like it's got good grip, so we'll see. I'm gonna say check mark on the style. All right, next is comfort, so let's put these suckers on. Adios. Well, that little lip at the back does help a little bit. Comfort, first impressions right off the rip. It's not bad. The insoles are actually they're pretty soft. I don't know if that'll wear down at all. They're cushiony, but then when you put a lot of weight on it, it's very flat. So it feels like a memory foam type thing. It's got a lot of give and then just goes flat. I don't know if I'm gonna like that at all. We'll revisit that with the heel, if it'll protect your heel from bruises. I'm betting not. The ankle's pretty high, this part. I was talking about that hugs your ankle. I have a bruise right here on my ankle and it's hitting it. It's just like ever so slightly touching it, and it hurts, but that's not like a make or break. I do like that feel around the ankle though. All right, let's see if they're comfortable out on the park. As soon as I'm like walking around on them, I can tell the heel support is just not there. So the arch of your foot, I can definitely feel the cushion there. Toes feels okay, I guess. I don't really need a lot of cushion on my toes, but the heel, dude, like my left heel is bruised. And earlier this week, I stepped on a nail in my yard, sticking out of a 2x4, and it went through my shoe and into my heel, and I had it wrapped for a day. So it's a little sensitive, but it's been about 4 or 5 days, but I can definitely feel it. So not even skating, like just comfort-wise, I don't know, the heel does not feel great, and that makes me worried about the skating part. It's a little tight on the ankle. Everybody's ankle's different, but if you get a close up, you can see like there, this is pressing on the actual ankle bone right there. Like it's pressing on it. So there is some pressure there. Now that may not be for everybody, but for me, I don't like it. I do like that it hugs you a little bit, but it's just a little too high up on me. Comfort, I'm gonna give it an X. I need better heel support even just walking around, 100%. It's just the heels and the ankles for me. All right, next we've got skate out of the box. So they actually feel like they're very flexible already. So we'll see how well they skate straight out of the box. Get some clips. I'll just do some quarter pipe stuff. Do a couple flip tricks, see how well they perform. Oh! I've been skating for hours and my legs are weak. Gotta get warmed up. Oh my God. It's not the shoes, it's me. Oh my God. One last flat grounder. Oh, barely. Woo! The verdict, very skatable, straight out of the box. You don't have to break them in. They're nice and stretchy. They catch good. Got a lot of grip tape feel right off the rip. So, whew, check mark. On to the next thing. All right, next is board feel. Now, this is another very subjective thing. Some people like maximum board feel with really thin shoes, and some people want more protection than board feel with thicker shoes, and there's no real wrong way to do it. But if you buy these, since they're a thinner style, you would expect to have good board feel. So that's what we're gonna go after here. After just doing the little session there, I can say it does have pretty good board feel. Usually, since it does have good like cushion on the arches, you can't really feel the close edge of the board that much when you put pressure, and I actually kind of like that. Like, it's weird. Most shoes, you feel a more evenness throughout of protection, but on these it's like heel, not much at all, and then arches, there's a lot of support there, and then toes, there's a little bit of support there. I guess there is too much. There's a such thing as too much board feel, like my heels, a little too much board feel. I wish there was a little much more cushion there. Would be nice, but whatever. So yeah, like the flicks feel fine. They got good board feel, in my opinion. If that's what you're looking for, I think they're perfectly adequate. All right, now this is the one like I really don't want to do. Durability. I gotta take my mic, clip it to my shirt, not my hoodie, because the hoodie's coming off because it's about to get friggin' sweaty in here. So for durability, I'm gonna do 50 kick flips. Now, obviously, that doesn't test the durability of the entire shoe, but I flick most with my toe. The majority of my tricks that I do are either heel flips or kick flips, but I think I do kick flips twice as much as my heel flips. So what we're gonna be looking for is how durable is the toe, how much does it wear down, the soles, how much does it wear down, and then how much does the suede wear down. It might rip like after 50 kick flips, who knows? Because this Grizzly grip tape is no freaking joke. Oh, that's the first one. Oh! 25. I'm so dead. 25 in a row. I don't think I've ever done 25 kickflips in a row, ever. We're gonna get to 50, and we're gonna do it in a row, maybe, but let's do a check. Damage check. I'm looking pretty damaged. This weight is definitely wearing down. We already got some rippage right here on the sole. I'm missing some rubber here. Oh yeah. Bro, my thighs and my calves are on fire. Holy crap. All right, 25 more. Whew. Ah! Oh! 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 Last one. Oh my God, are you serious? I swear I did not do that on purpose. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad at myself. I got 49, choked on the last step. Ah, 50 kickflips, 50 kickflips. Some probably say I should do more, but I'm doing it by myself. And it's way too late at night to be shooting this. Damage report. Well, no more ripping of the sole. Got a lot of red hanging out here. The thread here, it is gonna hit it eventually. That's fine, as long as it's like some shoes are usually dual threaded. There's only one here, but that's not a make or break. This seems to be glued pretty well, I believe. Yeah, there's some chipping right there. I don't know if you can see that. Durability, I'd say at like my rate of skating, I'll probably give it a week before it starts ripping if I was to skate every day maybe. So not terrible, but not the best. I mean, I've seen worse, that's for sure. But I've definitely seen better than this. I'm gonna give it a check mark, personally. But once again, it depends on how often you skate. 50 kick flips and a couple tricks I did before that, and we're definitely seeing some wear. It's to be expected. You're not gonna see no wear at all, but they skate great right out of the box, which is insane to me. So you probably sacrifice a little bit of durability for being able to skate them hard straight out of the box without having to like break them in. No holes, no rips, just a little bit of the sole gone. On to the next thing. Second to the last thing is heel protection. And I can already tell it's gonna be a disaster. Doesn't have great heel protection, just from walking around in them. It's like, you can't see it, but it's just thin. You can take them out, so they're not sewn in or glued in, but that is thin. So it's just foam. Oh, look at that. See? Braille. Yo, put this here. Put this part right here. I need heel protection. It adds just a little bit of extra. That's why I was feeling more comfortable on my toes than my heels, because there's more protection on the toes. What in the world? Maybe Aaron, like, he skates more on his toes and he doesn't bruise his heels. Yeah, let me see those. Okay, what do you have?
Shane O'Neill's.
Shane O'Neill's? Okay. I know that Braille is not Nike and they can't do like crazy technology, but come on, man. Braille. I get that it's Braille's first skate shoes, but they thought to put extra padding at the front of the foot, but not on the heel, like just move it. Okay, all right, stair set. So I'm gonna do some stuff down the stair set. Hopefully I don't bruise even worse my left foot and I don't hurt the stab wound on my right heel. All right, I'm just gonna jump off. I mean, it's not a huge drop. Drop off the jump, like just jump off the 5 foot. I don't wanna do that, it's gonna hurt. If y'all saw the review that we did for the Footprint insoles company that made the shin guard socks, we were like intentionally hurting ourselves and hitting ourselves in the shin, so might as well do this as well. I landed as flat-footed as I could and it did not feel great. Oh no, why am I doing this? I'm too old, I don't even jump off stuff this big. Oh, it did not feel great. Hey, but lucky for me, this part of my foot feels awesome because they got extra support there. They do skate good. Like, I'm landing stuff consistently, somehow. Oh no! All right, after a little bit of testing, I'm gonna say heel protection is a big fat ol' X, unfortunately. On to the next thing. All right, price. So in order to see if the price is right for these shoes, we kind of have to go through an overview of everything and compare it to other prices on shoes. Now, I don't really buy a whole bunch of shoes. I've been skating one specific company for like 3 years now, steadily. I'm not gonna like name any names or anything. Hang on, let me just, I gotta flatten this out because I'm about to put it on in a second. All right, so, and their shoes are around between lower to mid 60s to like around $100. So this is within that price range. These are $80. I think that's fairly typical, but the Braille boards, their completes that they sell, somebody told me the other day that they found one on sale for like $30 in Walmart, which is mind-blowing to me because I skated one and it does not skate like a Walmart board typically does. It actually feels like a really good board, and they're able to get in at that price point, completes at, I think the regular retail is between like 50 and 80. Even 80 bucks is a really good deal for like a decent complete board. So they're undercutting the competition. I mean, they're not huge, so they're not Nike, like they're huge online and they do have a really huge following, but it's like a totally different type of following, you know what I'm saying? Like they're new in the culture. They're not embedded in the culture that's been around for a very, very long time. So for them to come in and create a shoe that's this good, and it is pretty good. Like, I got a few complaints, but it's a decent shoe. I really feel like they are at too high of a price point to really be competitive, if that makes sense. If they're trying to get into the game, I think it would make sense for them to have a cheaper option shoe. Now, I don't even know if that's possible, but I do know that some companies are able to sell shoes at a much lower price. Now, that being said, if they are a smaller company, it's gonna be harder for them to get better deals, to get a lower price, but I think it would help them in the long run to figure something out to where they can get them to be a little bit cheaper. We're talking like 10 bucks cheaper, maximum 20 bucks cheaper, and I think they would sell way, way better. But that is just a dumb opinion that I have. If you were to hold up the quality of these shoes compared to the majority of other shoes, let's say Lakai, America, Ballin, DC, Nike, Vans, Etnies is a good one. Is S still around? DVS, if DVS is still around. Osiris is still around. iPath is dead. I think these hold up pretty decently against the competition. So the price point actually isn't that bad compared to other brands. I just think it would be smarter for them to go a little bit lower. But price, it's hard to get on if you don't on time. Get your check mark. We're doing a final thoughts and overview. So let's get to it. I'm gonna sit over here for our final thoughts and overview because we're gonna have some nice graphics come up on the screen. So let's just go over everything real quick, a little recap, final thoughts. Style, check. Comfort, X. Skate out of the box, check. Board feel, check. Durability, check. Heel protection, X. And price, check. Get them, don't get them, I don't care. But find you some good skate shoes at a good price point, because Lord knows I go through them like crazy. It's ridiculous. By the way, this is in no way, shape, or form a sponsored video. I did purchase these on Black Friday, got a little deal. I don't got a lot of money to spend, so I gotta hunt for those deals all the time. I'd be open to a sponsored deal, but you know, who knows? Thanks for checking out another product review. We got a whole bunch of product reviews. Actually, we don't have a whole bunch, but we got a couple. But we do have a whole bunch of is 60 some odd episodes of Park Sharks. It's a show where I travel and review different skate parks. I'm also changing the name to Skate Park Showcase, presented by Park Sharks. So you'll see that in like the later episodes. But anyway, thanks for sticking around. And here's what's not coming up next. I always say that in the other thing. I don't know. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, appreciate it. Boop. It's still rolling. Okay, all right. Sorry, I forgot to say this. I'm gonna get better insoles for these, and they'll probably be amazing skate shoes, honestly. Because these insoles are trash. I got some shoes here, some Fallen shoes that actually have good insoles, impact insoles, same foot size. Maybe they'll fit in here. They're very similar style shoes. If you're still watching this, you are the GOAT. And no, that was not a shout out to the type of shoe that I'm skating that's called the GOAT. God, it already feels better. It feels like 10 times better, dude. I probably skate these all day now. That feels so much better. Yeah, just get some different insoles and you'll be good to go. Take these, put them in a burn barrel, keep you warm for about a minute. Yeah, I'm just gonna skate these with those insoles. Why are you still watching? So first, what was the first one? Was it style? Bro, it's literally the same as these.
But there's a difference. Those have an outline.
It's just the edge.
Yeah. That's totally different.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna matter that much. All right, let's see if they're comfortable out of. So slow. Oh no. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that because I want to show that I actually did all of those in a row and fell on 49. Oh my God, bro. Are you okay?
Okay, from what I've seen here, these shoes seem very valid. I'm a non-professional skateboarder from the South Georgia area. They do seem pretty.
Oh, like me?
Yeah, but you're
okay.
professional.
Oh, I'm a professional.
I'm unsponsored.
Unsponsored
I'm
professional.
unprofessional, unsponsored. They seem really valid. They look really, really good. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. They look really, really good. But I recommend you get a different type of insole for them. Other than that, I think it's a pretty decent overall shoe. But now we gotta look at the price. Mr. Wesley Bower one.
You're right. Price. All right, hop up. Let's get to it.